All right. First live video for a little while, guys. Hope everybody's having a great day. Today, we're gonna start the Ask Dax show. So the big question is this: how are passionate tattooers like us, who know there's more to tattooing than just doing good artwork, how do we get ourselves out there and fill our books with clients that want our style and pay us what we're worth so that we can take care of our families and get out of our own ways and get ahead? That is the question, and this channel will give you the answers. What time is it? Game time! That's right. So on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, I've kind of been a mentor for portraits, digital designing, things like that. I'm going through a rebranding phase because I feel like there's plenty of artists out there that can help you do portraits, help you do the art skills. And there's a bigger problem in this industry that I really believe that I'm that peg that fits in the hole. And that is business. That is getting clients and structuring a business to give us more freedom and reach new heights that have never happened in the tattoo industry. What's up, Bea? I'm gonna show you through a series of videos, Ask Dax videos. I'm gonna go through all your client frustrations and how you can get out of your own way so you can move forward. Today's question is really important. It came from my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's at Tattoo Expert Dax. Check that out on Instagram. And he's been tattooing for a few years, but we're gonna keep him anonymous because I didn't ask him if he wanted his name out there. But he said, I have a serious question. Dax, how do you deal with cheap customers, even when you want their business but don't want to compromise your work or detail? How many of you guys have had a struggle like that? I know I have. So he asks, how do you deal with the cheap customer even when you want their business but don't want to compromise your work or your detail? Okay, I'm going to give you a couple answers to this because it depends on what route you want to take. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I would do. I'm also going to tell you the simplest thing. If you want the simple magic pill formula, how do you deal with a cheap customer even when you want their business but don't want to compromise your work or detail? You just don't compromise your art, work, or detail and deal with a cheap price. So pretty much you don't want to get paid what you're worth. Is that the best thing? No. Is that what I would do? Fuck no. One thing to understand is there's different levels of clients. And there's also different levels to tattooing. I don't fucking deal with them. Fuck cheap customers, okay? The only people that deal with cheap customers are three people: the rookie tattoo artists, your regular average do-it-all tattoo artists, and just an ignorant tattoo artist, okay? Specialized artists don't deal with cheap customers, and savage tattoo artists don't deal with cheap customers either. So, and in my course on structuring your business, it's called Savage Mentorship. I actually show you this pyramid that I'm gonna show you right here, and it breaks down, I break down artists into three categories, and that's the rookies, the averages, and the savages in a pyramid, okay? Savages are at the top, and that's not an ego thing, that's just me showing you in this guide what the difference is between the actions and the opportunities and the struggles and problems between each type of artist on this pyramid. So if you want more opportunities, you want a better life, you want to raise yourself up on this pyramid and become the next level of artist. And I show you how to do that in that course. But yeah, man, you ask me how I deal with cheap customers, I fucking don't, okay? I deal with customers that pay me what I'm worth, get in on my time, do the styles that I want to do, and ultimately are just people I enjoy to be around. And I encourage all tattoo artists to do the same. How do you do it is another story. I can't give you that in just one small video. It requires an entire mentorship. So if you're interested in that, hit me up. Peace.